Welcome to episode 2 of Emergency 5's main campaign. Full disclosure, I did try and record this video last week, but the game crashed, so I kind of thought, let's not. The heavy rescue vehicle has arrived because we have a lot of heavy rescuing to do, along with the police who have lots of policing to do. Get the 3 crew out of this thing out here, it's very lightweight. Grab the hose and put out the fiery bit. Meanwhile, police can, stand here and look, really. Apparently, I'm deploying 2 people with fire hoses. I only wanted 1 firefighter to go out with a hose. Would you mind getting... Actually, I'm getting 3. No, that's not what I want. I want just 1 single attack line on this. There's no point in getting anything more, because it is just a car fire. Let's queue up not an engineer vehicle. We need a tow truck. There's a tree on fire. We should dispatch the fire brigade in the heavy rescue vehicle. We're going to rescue all of the other trees from catching fire. Our heavy rescue vehicle has arrived and everyone is about to rescue the trees. Get them out. Get a single... Okay, a person. I heard a house has collapsed, which kind of surprised me. But it's just a person. The doctor has arrived alongside the ambulance. Let's park them up out here, get them out, and on foot and treat the people. The ambulance won't treat, obviously, they can't do that in Germany. So the doctor will treat and the ambulance will be ready to transport. The fire is almost out. We have chopped down 1 tree out here. We'll chop down the other one. This one caught a bit on fire, as did this bush. And that has just changed into an LOD for no apparent reason other than it could. We have just received reports of a building fire. That does appear to be the case. We will immediately dispatch a primary appliance, as well as a turntable ladder. We will also dispatch police out here to close down the area, and a doctor unit and ambulance to do medical treatment. We cleared the medical call, which is good. The structure fire seems to be contained to itself. There's only a bit of wood over here that it can spread to. There's no other real threat of spreading. However, it does appear that all of the building has caught fire. It's not just a single room or a single flat. It's the whole building. So I'll have to deal with that once the crews arrive out here. I believe the first crew should be arriving here. It is. Get rid of that thing. We don't need that. So park up the fire crew over here by the entryway. Could you do that? Could you go in there? That'll make do. Perfectly fine. Let's go in here. You need to grab a hose. Deploy on that. You deploy on that. We may need more than just a single attack on this. Park a patrol vehicle here. We'll immediately redirect traffic. Tell them all to turn about. We'll get one down here and do the same. It really is disappointing that you can't send crews inside and fight fires. Oh dear. A garbage bin fire. Let's dispatch fire. Our single remaining primary appliance will go to that. Meanwhile, we'll go up here. They've nearly put out the building. So our policeman here is apparently getting a bit injured. But could you tell people to turn around so you can walk away from the burning building? They are listening, so let's get you away before you get even further injured.
Count me in.
That should be sufficient, really. He's not really in exposure zone right there. His health is still going down a bit, but not by much.
Okay.
Surely that'll be fine. So the fire has been put out. The bins have just been put out down here. We'll send the primary appliance home, and we can actually afford the final vehicle out here, a heavy-duty tow truck. And we're going right into a cutscene. Up there, good. Yep, you're going to dig a hole. Lovely, down. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby up. Drop it off. What could possibly happen here in Munich when you dig a hole in the ground? Oh yes, you found one of the Allies' bombs that they dropped. Oh dear, it's going to go boom boom, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Apparently we're supposed to do something before things take a turn for the worse. I think we live on separate planets entirely if we consider this a good situation. However, I'll disregard that for now, seeing as we have uncovered another bomb.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is located where? Is that the one? That must be the one because I can see shrapnel.
To put out the fires more efficiently. Hurry!
What? Shut up. We should send water tenders to the scene to put out fires more efficiently. We shouldn't though, but I'll have to do it because the game tells me to. I'm really opposed to that whole idea, but
Understood.
fine. The SWAT robot has arrived.
What's up?
I'll try and get that to park up halfway decent. Could you go off and just park somewhere not in the middle of everything? Thank you.
Yes.
And could you unload your
sir.
SWAT robot?
Yes? Okay.
I'd appreciate that. So can I select
What's
you?
up? Consider it done.
Deploy water on
Consider
that
it
over
done.
there. You deploy
Yes,
water
young
on that
man.
vehicle.
No problem.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
And who's not
I'm
doing
ready.
anything? But that person is
Wait,
freeing
order,
the
burning
trapped
vehicle.
person.
We need to put out
Well,
the
furthermore out here we'll need to do firefighting over
Yes.
here.
Okay.
Grab a
okay.
hose, put that out.
What's up?
Fire
Aye, aye,
hose,
sir.
put
Right
that
away.
out. Fire hose, put that out.
Command to defuse
They'll
the
do
bomb.
all of their firefighting things. Could you go around over here and help out put that fire out? Because we should have this contained with the couple of fire brigade people we have down there.
Wait order the target.
I know they're talking in the background, I'm just choosing to ignore them.
Right away.
Immediately I'll try and get this set up out here. We should probably get onto the bomb down here. That's being done there. I'll get the doctor vehicles off and parked down here. They're getting a bit of a heat exposure, but really
No problem. Await
don't
orders.
cry like little pussies.
Yes. Okay.
So fire has been dealt with here.
Right
We'll get fire or doctors down here to do treatment.
An emergency doctor
On
should examine and
patients.
treat the injured on the scene.
So who's standing over here? That's another fireman.
Okay.
Could you not, you know, grab a hose and
Aye, sir.
join in with the firefighting? Just a request from me. Thank you.
Understood.
Firefighter can't find a free hydrant near the target.
Well, clearly you have two outputs out here, so you should be able to hook up to that unless that's only got one on, which is
We've
wrong.
extinguished a burning vehicle. Now we should free the driver using hydraulic
What?
cutter. A firefighter
Why
is
would
ready
we
out
bother
this
with
way.
that? We've got plenty of other stuff. Surely the people that were in the vehicles have been trapped and they've burnt to death. Ambulances are taking away our two injured
I'm on
people over here. Meanwhile, fire crews are
I'm
trying
ready.
to put out the blaze. All is well. We can actually
Wait
pull down the
orders.
water tender even closer, can't we? I mean, would you
Yes, sir.
do that, please? Put water on it. Okay, you can't pull in any further. My question is whether or not I can... Actually, ladder trucks don't matter here. You
Yes,
can't...
okay,
Surely you can't
ambulance
reach all the
taking
way
the
around.
casualty to the hospital.
Jonas Vogel here has the longest fire hose ever known to existence. Let's see if we can find any connections. Nope, no couplings, nothing out here. It's just one long fire hose. That's wrong. Okay. That was unexpected. And now all of that building is on fire. I would like to point out that it's all of that building. Could
Yes.
you go over there and begin and put that out,
Right
please? As well as with
What's up?
this unit
Await
and
orders.
this fire here,
Consider it done.
fire black here. Oh, hang on, you can connect to the water tenders. Oh, okay. So the actual fire truck is unlocked later
Yes.
than, you know, the rescue vehicle, which is a support vehicle. Put
Right
water
away.
on that,
Can
thank you.
do. I'm ready.
Get people out and then get a axe on
Right
you
away.
and then chop
No
down the
problem.
door. So they're breaking down a door over here at some point. I don't know exactly where. Oh, he went to get an axe, but the... Oh, this is absolutely lovely. Oh, this is lovely. The big old water tender out here that can actually connect coaches up and is actually, you know, a bloody fire engine. Doesn't have firefighting equipment on it. It doesn't even have a axe. What's up with that?
Yes.
Meanwhile, this out here, which looks more like a fire engine, but is actually just a heavy rescue vehicle, doesn't have any of that. Or does have all of it, but it doesn't have any firefighting capabilities. It's like opposite day at the fire brigade, honestly.
Yes. I'm ready.
So they just got out because we broke it down. We don't need to go in and retrieve them or anything. Our only objectives ready right now for us is transportation of injured people and transportation of broken down vehicles. Let's go in out here, get the right thing. I click the wrong thing continuously because I am
Aye, aye,
a
yes.
massive
Okay.
idiot. The ambulance has arrived down in the construction site and they will pick up one patient. Meanwhile, tow trucks have arrived up by the road and they're picking up vehicles here. The tell the vehicles to turn around command doesn't seem to work here, because if I try and issue it on this car, they will tell it down here. Really don't understand that one myself.
Aye, aye, sir.
Good job.
We are having another raid party out here because we successfully completed the old bomb attack in the city centre.
This will reduce the risk of
He's saying something and I don't care. For your heroic performance, I received permission to purchase new emergency services. We can get new emergency services. Oh, that's lovely. Down here we have the Munich Octoberfest out here, which is quite unremarkable if I'm honest. Just listen to it and look at it. I don't get what the fuss is about, to be honest. If this is an Octoberfest in Munich, it's kind of boring. We have new emergency vehicles available to buy: a search and rescue dog unit and a recovery helicopter. I'm quite interested to see what this is. We can bring it up out here. Which one is that? The back to HQ, that's not what I wanted to do. What's a recovery helicopter? Will it not tell me? No. Is that a search and rescue helicopter? Or is it one of those old sky cranes or Chinooks or any of that sort? Things have taken a turn for the sour here at the Octoberfest because some people have been infected by food poisoning and we have a building fire with trapped people inside, so we need to dispatch police, fire and ambulance down here. So we have police arriving out here as well as ambulance workers. Let's go in here, let's dispatch one of those doctor units down to here.
Got it.
Go back up here and we'll need to commence treatment immediately. Could you shut up? I am the incident commander. I make those decisions, you do not.
Yes, count me.
But the burning building, the first primary appliance has arrived, as has the second one. You'll immediately set them up over here on the street.
While treating a sick visitor at the festival,
Back up here.
Await orders.
found out they bought their dodgy food at a snack bar.
Okay, can Americans please not use the word dodgy? Oh, they've already arrived down here with the
Stop him and arrest him
at the police. That's fine. Let's get the cuffs out and arrest.
All right.
A rescue team member is being attacked.
Yes, but we're trying to arrest the woman, and she's been taken into custody by a officer without cuffs. That's fine. Perfectly good out here. You have just about finished this bloke. What about up here? You can get on that bloke.
Sir.
Apparently the ladder has just set up here and is apparently not capable of... Okay, they just... Okay. They've decided to take it up upon themselves to do stuff, which is...
Got it.
I can't decide if that's good or bad.
The police
What's
car
up?
is taking the prisoner to
What's
the
up?
detention
Let's
cells
try and
at
close
the
down the
base.
roadway out here while we put out the...
Await
Why are
orders.
you getting exposed? You're very far away from the burning building. Right, so the police car left without one of its officers. That seems like a minor oversight from the developers of this game. Just putting that out there. That's perhaps not what you want them to do.
Await
Our
orders.
third ambulance
All right.
has arrived by the food poisoning people. We will have a fourth ambulance arriving just shortly out here. They are picking up a patient right now, and they got the one furthest away because that's the one I told
aye,
them to
sir.
get. That's fine. It is quite nice to see that people
sir.
are actually pulling over in this instead of just coming
Yes.
to a stop. They're sort of still not
Okay.
quite understanding how cars work, but really. A person is seriously ill, however the description is quite vague. We have to find out what's wrong with them, and then we have to just send them to the hospital if they need to, so that's not a prerequisite. So it's seriously ill, but we may not need to transport. That seems kind of weird. I have bought, however, the Doc Search Unit vehicle here. That's a Range Rover Evoque, which is very nice.
What's up?
Now, if you were to design an emergency vehicle, that's probably the nicest SUV you could base it off of, if you ask me. Park it up here by the roadside.
Await orders.
Get the doctor man here to pick up his bag from the car, and then begin treating the woman.
All right.
We just received reports of a robbery. It was described
Can do.
as the robber assaulted and injured the victim, then stole some of their belongings. Now that is a very definition of a robbery. I'm not being snarky, but that is genuinely what a robbery is. We have the physician vehicle sitting here.
All right.
Dispatch. Yeah, they're not allowed to leave, mate. Listen, don't worry about it. Police are responding. We have the vehicle fire down here, which is now spreading into 2 cars. We'll get them out. We'll dispatch one with a hose and tell them to get on the vehicle furthest away. So we put out the one that's not really on fire first. Meanwhile, police are arriving up here. And he's not turning around, so we can park the police car. Park the police car here. Park the police car where you can't see it. Just get the sodding thing out now.
Ready.
You get ready with your pepper spray. You get ready with your handcuffs.
Understood.
And you just run in. Move!
I'm ready.
Bitch! Move! Spray him! Oh, you were just about ready and then you stopped being absolute tits. Let's go ahead and cuff. So we'll pepper spray, then cuff. That seems like a good way of dealing with this. So he now can't see anything and we'll take him into custody without any issues. We'll load up the non-arresting officer, because hopefully they'll do all the transportation-y bits themselves. Meanwhile, we have the injured person up here. Park up, get them out, and commence treatment out here. We'll need to dispatch an ambulance right away.
A passerby has been hit by a vehicle and is injured. The driver of the vehicle is also injured and doesn't have the energy to leave his car. Take care of him and pay attention to your task list.
This is some of the...
Understood.
I don't know who...
Warning. At least one vehicle
I don't know
involved
who
in the
wrote
accident
the
is on
scripts for
fire.
this, but
We
it's
can
quite
only rescue
poor,
drivers from
honestly.
vehicles once we have put out
The
the
voice acting is terrible,
Count me in.
and it's just nonsensical what they're saying.
I'm
But
on.
anyway, we'll deal with this out here. Traffic accident. I don't know how this happened, how that car even caught fire. You know, unless it was carrying like petrol and nitroglycerine, in which case I understand. But to me it looked like a post van, so probably didn't do that. Was that a cake? I don't know. We'll probably see it a bit better when the fire is out. That tends to be an issue when cars are on fire. It's a bit difficult to see what it says on the side. Let's get the fire brigade out immediately. Let's get... Oh, doctor man, park up. Stop all trying to have sex with each other and park up.
Fire has
Await orders.
Yes, I know, I'm
Sir.
putting it out.
Await orders. Yes, can do.
Put it out.
Await orders.
Let's put police here.
Understood.
That's fine.
What's
You, can you... No, let's not drag that away. Let's put out the fire.
I'm ready.
See, this is one of the issues with hooking up to the hydrant, is that it takes a lot longer to get from the fire engine to the hydrant than it does get from the engine to the back of the engine to the fire. We'll leave that person there. They may have spinal injuries out here. We are putting out the fire, so that's really bad out here if we begin to move them around. The game probably wouldn't give 2 shits about that, but I do, because I like to deal with this somewhat realistically. We have people walking up and near the fire. We should probably do something about it. Good thing we have our crime tape. Let's block it off here.
Understood.
Deploy more mine tape over here. Thank you. There we go. I won't begin cutting into any of the vehicles before the fire has been put out. It seems a bit dangerous to do
right
so.
away.
Okay.
Moreover, this woman is getting slightly trapped here. She just have to stand there. Fire has been put out. We can now commence
Await orders.
extraction of the patients, which is on you.
All right.
Interestingly, we only have the hydraulic cutting equipment, unless it's one of those combi cutters, which could be the case. But let's begin cutting. Let's get you
What's
to
up?
look into the person that's been hit. Then go down to the fire outbreak, which is
Yes.
broken
Count
out.
me in.
It's an accurate description this time around. We have fire.
I'm on.
It has broken
Understood.
out.
Can do.
Let's go back to the traffic accident where we have cut out, I think all people has been freed, but we only have the one doctor on scene. And interestingly, we're not taking the roofs off of any of the cars. We are merely taking away the door to gain access to a more convenient way of getting them out. Certainly it's faster to just get rid of the door, but you're going to have to move their spine around, so it's probably not the first thing you'd do. You'd probably rather get the roof off to be safe,
What's
and
up?
if it's time sensitive, you just let the... Okay, what's going on here? Oh, they're doing fine. Oh, and now it's raining, so that'll be put out by the rain as well. That's lovely.
Count
The
me
doctor
in.
has finished treating the first patient at the traffic accident, the little child. We'll take that away to the hospital ward at the base right away.
ready.
No, I already told
Okay.
a paramedic team to deal with that. You just stay where you are.
person is threatening to set
Okay, we have a bomb
The
attack
suspect has been
at
spotted near the
Munich.
festival grounds.
Octoberfest thing. Dispatch a police car, dispatch what robot. Let's dispatch, you know, a couple of doctor cars. Over here, dispatch some fire units. We'll have one just driving about here, don't we? Where is it? There it is.
Yes.
Could you go over and be on standby at the festival thing? Dispatch one of those.
Right away.
A ladder as... No, hang on. Yeah, from this point on, I'm just going to use the old vehicle. Where's the bomb? Are you standing right next to your bomb? Yes, you are. You are the most useless suicide bomber I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
Well, technically not, because you will die when it blows up.
I'm ready.
Let's go in at here. Okay, they're shooting at us.
A rescue team member is being attacked.
He's being a bit more than attacked, mate. So we're drawing our firearms.
Okay.
We're going to open fire on him. Okay, that was smooth. Very smooth.
All right.
Can you get your cuffs out and cuff the bastard?
Hospital ward at the base.
No! He's clearly presenting an endanger to us. So we'll have to just leave him there then. Do you know what I also miss? The Scottish people. They're all American now. It's really disappointing.
Can do.
It is a lot better when you have Scottish people in video games. I'll just go out and say that now.
No problem.
I will cordon off the area, given the fact that we will probably have to do some investigation into this. They're still playing their little brass music, which is nice. It's the exact kind of music you'd expect to hear when you're drunk in Germany. Think out the traffic accident, what's the situation here? We transported, we had tow trucks arrive, let's begin to pick up the vehicles. Get fire crew into the vehicle,
Yes.
pick that
No
up.
problem.
What's up?
What's up?
Police can strip away their mine tape.
Yes. Okay. Got it.
We are clear to pretty much allow the people back into where they were.
SOS, fire is broken out in a garbage dumpster.
Oh,
Cause
well,
unknown.
we should
Put
probably
out
do
all
something
the
about it.
fires.
That place again, Jesus. Okay, let's dispatch a heavy... No, let's not. Let's dispatch the historical heavy rescue vehicle.
Okay.
The historical fire unit has arrived out here, and it is very historical indeed.
Yes, sir.
They should all be smoking pipes, really. Look at it. Marvellous thing. Oh, that's absolutely shit. They have remapped the controls based on each unit, so when I pressed R to get the fire hose out, I got a powder extinguisher. What a stupid system that is.
What's up? All right.
Our historical firefighting unit is putting out the fire like true historical firefighters. They're doing a smashing job while looking dapper.
No problem.
We have 7,500 credits, which means that it is time to buy the recovery helicopter.
I'm ready. Consider it
That
done.
was very underwhelming, honestly. Oh, now here we go. It's not as underwhelming anymore. Oh, we're in the Alps. Is it the Alps they've got down there? Well, yeah, it probably is. It doesn't matter anyway, it's in Germany. Oh, we got a lovely little Bambi here, lovely. What could possibly go wrong in a game about the emergency services? You're about to shoot the animal, that's fine. Okay. Of all the scenarios that seemed likely to occur here, this is probably the least likely one. However, that may just be a trend in this game. They might just have gone, yeah, okay, let's make this as stupid as we possibly can. Got it, man from America who's working in emergency services in Germany. We need to do stuff to them out here. Find the buried people and rescue. What do we have of incident types over here? We got that. Let's first size up what we have out here. We have some injured people sitting about somewhere, I assume. We need to dispatch some ambulance. Primarily, we need the search and rescue dog vehicle. Let's request emergency doctors ×3. No, this is the most useless information I've ever received. If I click on a icon over there, I expect to be given information about the actual unit. Does this? Nope. Same thing. The search and rescue dog unit has arrived by the avalanche in the Alps. We'll get them out here and we'll have a look around, try and see what kind of people we can find. Could you park somewhat decently?
I'm on it.
Yes.
Okay, no, let's just ignore all common sense here. Just park in the middle of every sodding thing. Could you turn around and park here? Please park. Please use the... Are you that inept that you cannot see the roads? Come on. Use the fucking parking things. Okay, fine.
Orders.
Yes.
We found the first person in here.
Yes.
We can't treat, interestingly, you cannot issue any kind of treatment out here to those people, even though they are quite clearly visible. Let's wait for the heavy-duty tow truck to arrive. It did arrive here. Let's immediately push it in and tow it away. And release the dock again to find more people that are trapped. Okay, the actual cab moves up. That must be terrifying to be in that crane. Christ. Oh, it's the actual driving cab as well. Well, they've gone full crazy on this, haven't they? I will request the recovery helicopter. I'll just call it a search and rescue helicopter because that makes a lot more sense.
I'm ready.
Now they're telling me about stuff that I'm going to fail the mission with. I'm not going to bother. We need to pick that thing up.
We have to deploy our recovery helicopter.
I have deployed our recovery helicopter. Could you let me do the incident commandering?
What's up?
Given the fact that I'm the incident commander. As such, I should do the commandering of the incident. We can now treat our second person. We can also get the recovery helicopter to pick up the person that are trapped out here. Meanwhile, the doc has found yet another person. Let's call the doggy back.
Wait, can do.
I'm ready.
Doggy Doolittle here. He'll go over and treat over. Could you? Can you run over and... No, let's not. You can't actually get in there.
Yes.
The recovery truck can go out here, and for some reason we're going to lift the car away without clearing away the snow around it, which seems very, very dangerous, if you ask me. Was that the right thing I did there? No, I got your gun out. I want you to get your traffic disc out. Could you turn them... Okay. Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it?
Warning, mission.
Actually, we can send up the historical fire unit out here. We may also need a water tender in the area. Let's get both water tenders out here. Yeah, that's what I expected out here, so they cleared that away for us. That's very good. What about the dock? Have you found anything? Yeah, you found another person up here. Call them back. Where's the helicopter? There's the helicopter. I need you to pick up that patient. I need an ambulance to go out here. Okay, it's getting a wee bit stressful now. We need to deal with the fire now. That is on fire, so we need to get them out. Where are they? There they are.
What's up?
Just get... Can we select all of them? Yes, we can. Then click E, not R, because R is get a little fire extinguisher handheld one out, which is very bad. As soon as you pull up here, hopefully, at least you will. No, 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 no. Go away. I deliberately told you that I wanted you to do that over here. Drop that off. You'll commence treatment. I'll need to dispatch ambulances to over here. Do we have one sitting around by any chance? No, we do not.
Our rescue dogs have sniffed out more casualties.
Okay, we have more casualties being found. I don't know where they are. Can I find out? There's the dog. Where have they found a patient? I'm not entirely sure. Let's turn off the fire so we can only see patients now. We have the guy lying in the street.
Await orders.
Don't think we have actually found any more. Let's try and get the doggy down here. Maybe they'll find someone down here in this region. I've actually managed to get one of the water tenders in here.
I'm on it.
Where the whole fire thing is. I'll try and reposition some of the firefighters over here because there's quite a bit of fire going on over here. That seems to be where we should be focusing right now. If you would reposition and put out over there, that would be great. Yeah, you can go to the hospital ward at the base, that's fine. We have almost put out the fire. We are in fact sending units back to base. They've remapped the controls independently for each vehicle, which is one of the silliest things I've ever seen in a game. But we completed it successfully and we get to go to this wonderful rave party again. We got bronze, yeah, I don't give a shit about what I got.